Hey guys, it's Caleb with Addie's Patio. I'm just going on a little neighborhood walk right now, and I thought I'd share some of the 3 mistakes I see people make when it comes to outdoor furniture. So, number 1, I think one of the biggest ones that people overlook is they try to buy the cheapest thing. And I know you're probably like, come on, this guy's trying to get me to buy more expensive furniture. I'm not, but hey, I get that. That's fair. But in reality, most of the times when you're buying really cheap furniture, it's not going to last long. That's why it's cheap. So it's going to wear out, deteriorate, collapse, and then you have to replace it again. And in the years that you've had to replace your furniture over and over and over again, my wife and I, we've done that in the past too. Got a rocker, very cheap, within a year, destroyed. You had to buy so many that if you would have just spent a little bit of extra money on a nice quality piece of furniture, it's going to last you 10 years plus if you take good care of it. And I just think that's one of the biggest mistakes. Buy decent furniture, at least decent, right? Don't buy the cheap crap that's going to be terrible after a year. Number 2, I think one of the biggest problems is people don't measure their space properly. What do I mean by that? Let's say they've got enough space to fit exactly 1 sofa and 2 chairs. They're going to put an ottoman in there, maybe even a fire table. They're like, yeah, we've got this much space. We can fit all of that. But they don't factor in, they also need walkable space where they may have, 8 feet right here where they think they can fit everything in there. But you also got to factor in, you've got to be able to walk in there, walk through that space, sit down comfortably. You don't want all the chairs stacked up on top of each other, or your ottoman so close that you can barely fit your feet down in between it, or the coffee table, or whatever that looks like. They don't measure that space properly, where they just try to put too much into a small amount of space. Number 3, I think one of the biggest mistakes is trying to buy the really trendy furniture or thing that doesn't really just fit well long term. It's gonna just look outdated, look kind of maybe silly, and sometimes something simple is the best. A simple rocker, last time I checked, no one sits there and hates on a nice rocking chair sitting on your front porch. Doesn't matter, what kind of house you have, it's gonna look good. And sometimes going for the trendy thing just doesn't fit well. You can go for some cool little fancy colors, different things, may work great for a beach house, but maybe your back patio or whatever your outdoor space looks like, maybe that's not the right fit. Maybe a simple Adirondack chair with a simple color is going to be exactly what you need. So those are the 3 big mistakes I think people make that I think are pretty avoidable. So yeah, I just wanted to share those today. Hope that helps.